middle of summer. So your ADHD child probably is doing a lot better. They're not in school having to sit and focus for long periods of time. They're not being overstimulated by hypersensitivity to touch, to smell, to hearing, to um, everything under the sun that really overloads your sensory system. And that makes it where they can cope with life easier. That's why a lot of children don't need their ADHD medicine in the summer. The parents say they don't even give it to them. So that part's good, but it doesn't deal with the root of the issue. Now, today's topic is on eye issues. And you might say, what do eye issues have to do with anything to do with ADHD? Well, remember, in all the things I've been teaching you, you've got to look back at the root. You have to look at what's causing the symptoms. Something is going on in that little brain that makes them have these behaviors. So you have to look at all the different things. If you don't know about our channel or you're here for the first time, I'm Dr. Jan Bedell. I am a neurodevelopmentalist working with the root cause of learning issues like ADHD, dyslexia, uh, all the different learning challenges, as well as syndromes. But we're focusing right now on these learning challenges because like 1 out of 5 kids have learning challenges. There's something wrong with our system or something wrong with our way we're raising our children, something wrong with what's happening in our society that is causing this to be such an issue in our culture. So if you haven't watched some of um, the other things that may be root causes, like hypersensitivity, go back and watch those because those could be very relevant. What I've said in the past is if these things are piling up, if there's lots of these symptoms going on at the same time, then they have a lot of trouble dealing with them. Whereas if they just have one, they can usually just pretty much muddle through. But if there's more, then each one that's added just compounds the challenge for the child. So, speaking of eye issues, there's a couple of different things that we could look for. One is, are their eyes working together? So, are they tracking when you do horizontal and vertical tracking? And if you need more information on that, I did a whole episode on eyes and eye tracking. So, I'd encourage you to go back to that. But you're going to look for that issue. Can they track? Can they converge? This could, and convergence means moving those eyes together and back out as you come in and then go back out. So if they are having trouble doing that, you can understand why focus would be a challenge for them uh, to pay attention to visual information because it doesn't really make sense to them. Uh, the the little areas on the page may look like rivers and move, or they say the words move on the page, or they're blurry, and you go and take them for their eye test, and it's fine. It seems to be, their eyes seem to be working. Well, if that is an issue, they're going to have trouble uh, staying on task with that. And then if they've got some hypersensitivity in their peripheral vision, like they see too much out here, but they're struggling to see in the center, that's their central vision not working well, then they're going to be distracted. And that's one of the things on the checklist. They'll be distracted by anything, by a noise, by somebody moving their pencil, something going across the window, a bird flying by, and they're all off over trying to figure out what that is because it's disturbed their peripheral vision. So all of these things are root developmental issues. And the good news is they can all be changed. Now, I see there's some people here with me. It's great. It's great to see people here. If you have a question, just leave it in the chat. That's mainly what this time is for, is to give you some information, but also give you an opportunity to ask a question live so that we can help direct you in the right way. I do want to let you know, if you're in one of those states that has approved the savings account, educational savings accounts, they're called different things in different states. But we are in the process of getting on all of those that will allow us, and we've been approved in a number of those. So if you're needing some help with buying curriculum or extra help for your child because the school system is not doing what they need to do or it's not working, then look us up, brainsprints.com, on our on your educational savings account website, and see if you see us there. Oops, had a call coming in. See if you see us there, and reach out to us and see how we can help your situation. Okay, looking at the chat, I don't see any questions. If you have one, just pop it down there. And otherwise, I just want to encourage you to continue with the Brain Coach tips on YouTube and on Rumble, and see if you can glean some more information that will help you. And just reach out to us. We do have free consults that we offer to help understand your particular situation, because every child is unique, as you know, and we can help direct you to some help that will really make a difference in your life. One thing that's so rewarding about this work is after people have been on a neurodevelopmental program, they typically say this was life-changing for their child or the individual that's working on the program, because for one thing, it's never too late. Even if you're an adult, your brain can change. And you know this because stroke victims gain function. So that is something that we always have with us as long as we're living and breathing and have brain waves. Let's see, the question is something about science. Something about pseudoscience. I'm not sure what that question is about. Okay, well, there are a lot of things out there that you don't know for sure if they work or not, but if you go on the BrainSprints website, then you will see all kinds of testimonies of parents that have worked with us, through us, and been equipped to help their child. So in the meantime, until next week, I will see you, and just reach out to us if you need individual help. Blessings to all of you.